Okay, so this is the Samsung Intensity 2 from Verizon Wireless. Just got the demo unit and I'm going to do a quick unboxing for you guys. It's a messaging phone, as you can see. You can't tell from here, but it does have a physical keyboard that slides out. You can see there it says messaging phone. And so I'm just going to unbox it really quick. This won't be a review. Some people tend to think that this is a review, but it's not. It's actually just an unboxing. So in the box you have the phone, and it comes in different colors, so it looks like I got the blue one. And then underneath that is it's a modular charger, it looks like, so it's USB based, plugs in, yeah. So the USB cable plugs in right there, and you can use the separate cable for charging, but also for data syncing or transferring any music over to the phone, micro USB, and then other documentation and tips and shortcuts and all kinds of wonderful stuff. Okay, now with the phone, there's a physical keyboard. Looks like the typical Samsung keyboard that we've been seeing lately. Again, you have the space bar in between the V and the B. That can be kind of annoying to some people, so do take note of that. Now let me power it on and see if there's a battery in it. It ships with a 1000 milliamp hour battery, and so based on Samsung's estimates, that should give you about 5 hours of talk time, 13 days of standby time. I'll test it out and see how it does. Personalize your phone, yes, we'll see what options we have here. Ring only. You have different ringtones. It's not gonna play it. Display themes. Pond, Planet, or Slick Black. I'm gonna go with Pond because that sounds nice and relaxing. Menu. I like the grid. I'm kind of more of a gritty type person. Oh, another new text message. View now, view later. That's from Verizon. Sending me a message about different services that are offered with the phone. So you can call it if you want to, but probably no one will answer. Okay, grid. Let me get through this fast. Large digital. Okay, so we'll see what the home screen looks like. This is a 2.2 inch screen, non-touch screen obviously, but 2.2 inches. It has a resolution of 240 by 320, so basically just a standard screen. Looks like that wallpaper, yeah, sort of like a live wallpaper there. It's moving. I don't know if you can see that. And then you have here your numerical keypad just for basic dialing. Looks like probably send or call, end, power, back button, speakerphone button, and then 2 soft keys here. Function will depend on which program you're in. And then, oh, there's actually sticky stuff on it. Let me take that off. Just on the screen and then on the back. You can see you do have a camera. It's a 1.3 megapixel camera. That's kind of a bummer, to be honest. You know, I'm disappointed that all these phones are coming out with really, you know, below mediocre, not even mediocre cameras. 1.3 megapixel is, you know, you could at least give it a 2 or a 3 megapixel. But anyway, you do have that. Also has digital zoom, and you can see the self-portrait mirror there. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like some sort of sensor or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out. Speaker grill right there. And then, of course, underneath here is the battery. So I'm not going to take that off because I already know what it is. It's a 1000 milliamp hour battery. Again, you'll see there's a micro SD card slot. It doesn't ship with a card, but it does support up to 32 gigs with that card or with that slot. And then you have your volume rocker, micro USB charging port. Close that. And dedicated camera key. That's a speaker button. Yeah, that's a speaker button. Or maybe a voice command button. And then headphone jack. It's a 2.5 millimeter headphone jack, so disappointing, just like the 1.3 megapixel camera. I don't mean to be negative about this phone. It's just, you know, I really wish that 3.5 millimeter would become standard, as well as, you know, at least a 2 megapixel camera. But it might not matter to some people, you know, and you may not be the type of person that actually, you know, cares about the camera, or maybe you take pictures, but for sending pictures and uploading to, say, Twitter or Facebook, it's probably good enough. But it would just be nice to see a better camera. Let me go to messaging. We'll check out. You can see you have messages, contacts. That's nice. You have that, the shortcuts on the home screen. Oh, whoa, look at that menu. That is pretty cool. Mail, recent calls, Bing search, contacts. Wow, that is pretty awesome. I like that. And then the computer is media center. Wow. Okay, let's go to messaging. New message, text message. Okay. I'm assuming you could also use T9 with typing a message, but we'll test out the keyboard here. Brown Fox. Oops, I did an N instead of an M. Well, anyway, it's basically like Samsung's other keyboards. This is going to probably take some getting used to just for anybody, but you have navigational arrows there, so that's nice. Clear, enter is right there. The keys are very tactile. They're the rubbery, grippy kind. They're not the plastic clicky kind, so definitely a lot easier to press. I tend to prefer these that type of keyboard too. So, but it's all right. I think my biggest gripe is just this thing. And I really don't think that most people are going to need a dedicated number row, so I don't know why they don't just move this up and have this in its own row, the space bar. But anyway, that's what they did. And there's two buttons here. Okay, so these are two physical buttons as well. I don't know if you can see those, and they also, the functionality is going to depend on where you are. Here it goes to options and then text input type. So that's just a quick first look at the Samsung Intensity 2 from Verizon. It's kind of light. I think it weighs about 4 ounces.
Recognition by Nuance.
Whoops. Well, now I know that is a voice recognition button, not speakerphone. It feels kind of like I was saying, it weighs 4.1 ounces, and so it doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel hollow. But it definitely does feel, like a light phone. But it feels kind of sturdy, it has the hard plastic feel to it. So, and then this is metallic. I don't know if you can tell that. Whereas this is just a matte, basic blue color. So, anyway, Samsung Intensity 2 from Verizon. We'll have plenty more coverage of this. If you have any questions that you want to know about the Intensity 2, you can send me a message on Twitter. Did you hear that? I think I have an email. That's on my other phone, though. Yeah, you can send me a message on Twitter, and I'll try to answer it. I'll have this review up for you guys, hopefully within the week. I'm also right now working on the review for the Pantech Jest. The battery's low, so I'll have that review for you guys. And of course, we have other phones coming up, other messaging phones. The Flight 2 was just released, so we'll have that for you guys. But keep it on PhoneDog.com for all of the news, videos. We're going to have more dog fights. We're trying to cover these messaging phones better for you guys, so keep it locked on there. I'm Sydney from PhoneDog.com. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Be sure and check out this site and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys later.